because we don't want to be Danes anymore. Currently we are Danish, nothing else. We are not looking for a new colonizer. My name is Pele Broberg and I'm the chairman of Naleraq, the leading independence party in Greenland, and a member of Parliament of Greenland. So when he repeated his desire to work with Greenland here the second time, the first thing I thought it was, oh great, finally somebody that's interested in working with Greenland again. So with regards to one of the things he said that he wanted to was become Americans. Most people heard that as a threat. I heard it as something different. We have a government in the US right now that has an immigration agenda. And it doesn't coincide well with the narrative if they wanted to do something bad to us, that they are now offering the most valuable that the United States have, that is a citizenship. So from the US, the Donald Trump administration and Donald Trump, all the things we've heard is only a matter of, we actually want to work with you, we appreciate you, and we're actually offering you the most valuable thing we have. So the current government is in lockstep with the Danish government, and you can see that with the press conferences the Prime Minister had, where he was asked if he was going to use this for a push for independence, he said no. Where all the political parties have made one thing clear that they agree on is we don't want to be Danes. We don't want to be Americans. We want to be Greenlandics. That actually also means that we should start the independence process because we don't want to be Danes anymore. Currently we are Danish, nothing else. Currently Greenland is doing everything wrong in order to improve the climate changes, because we are only sailing to Iceland and Denmark. So we are sailing 4,000 kilometers to get our few goods and sailing them back. That is a waste of fuel and efficiency compared to sailing 500 kilometers to the US. Everything we consume in Greenland is imported. Everything. So why are we importing things from the country that is the furthest away, one of the most expensive places to buy things? We are living the consequences of the climate change. And for us, it is better to have progress and make sure that our current living standards are improved than saying the climate is more important than our people. That's not happening in Greenland. That's the current government's policy, and we don't support that way of thinking. We didn't mind joining the Paris Climate Accord, depending on a few things. One, the industrialized countries have promised development money to undeveloped countries. We are unfortunately not categorized as an undeveloped country. So we cannot get any grants, we are not getting any support from the Paris Climate Agreement. We are only getting more expensive way of living, and that's not beneficial to us. So no, we don't foresee a problem with the US new policy. We want change in Greenland as well. We have an agreement between Greenland and Denmark called the Itillerq Agreement. It's an agreement from 14th of May 2003, where it states very clearly that anything regarding Greenland, we're present. Denmark has no right to talk about Greenland with other countries without us present. And we can see that Mette Frederiksen, the Danish Prime Minister, has been traveling all around Europe to gather support for whatever it is. And they have been including Greenland in their talks. And so in that respect, I would say yes, they're panicking. Denmark should have never gone out to the European nations and asked for support against Trump when we have already said we don't want to be Danish. What is it that they're trying to get support for then? We don't want to be Danish. We're trying to get out from the Kingdom of Denmark. So what's the misunderstanding? Why do you think there's still such a chance we want to be in the Danish kingdom? We don't want to be Danes. So why do they keep pushing the narrative that we'd rather be Danish than something else? It doesn't matter for them. We don't want to be you either. So no, there's nothing the Danish state can say or do to prevent us from leaving. The Danes should actually start going the other way than they're doing right now and say, okay, how can we help? What will the reparations be for the crimes against Inuit? But we're not there yet. They don't want to go there. So, just to answer your question again, no, there's nothing the Danes can do to keep us in their kingdom.